People, welcome back to Prince Reese Adventures. Today I want to talk to you about Athabasca University, a big university in northern Alberta. When I say big, though, I mean in terms of enrollment. They have almost 40,000 people enrolled, 38,000 something people enrolled into their programs. I drove over to the campus, checked it out, saw it was a small campus, to be honest. A lot of space, but just not many buildings, and it made sense because most of their students are online. So most of their students are enrolled in various online programs. I was gonna do one of their master's program over there, master's in psychology and counseling. They and Yorkville University offered that online master's, which you could do part-time online. I wouldn't have to go in, right, for the whole program. But they're a recognized university. When you think about different program that you may want to study, it's a good way to start your journey here in Canada. Maybe you could even enroll before coming to Canada, and because it's online, you could probably do a couple of the courses overseas before you get here, and after coming here you probably could transfer maybe to the U of A or finish a degree there. I would suggest, though, probably doing more like a graduate degree, a master's, some form of like a second degree. But I'd encourage people to always just do your first degree in person at wherever your location is. So if it's either in your home country or you come to this country and you do your first degree in person. But Athabasca University, nice campus, northern Alberta, so about an hour and a little bit north of Edmonton. A lot of green space, a lot of trees, a lot of land. But I mean, hour 15 minutes from Edmonton's not a far drive. Pretty easy drive, if you ask me. So, as I mentioned, counseling psychology program is one of the things that caught my attention over there. What are some of the other programs over there? What are some of the popular programs that they offer? Let me see here. So, undergraduate programs. So, undergraduate programs from Athabasca U would include programs such as, and you can go online and type in Athabasca University and load up some of their programs and see what they offer. That's exactly what I'm doing here right now, and see what are some of their popular programs. So I'm just looking at their fee structure here, and I see that it's about $384 per credit. So like one credit course would be $387, a 3-credit course would be $1,500, and a 4-credit course would be $1,900. So I guess, but then they add in some other little extra stuff in there. So like our province fee, they add in $53 here for course material, and $156 for course administration and technology fee. So as I said, so this is for non-Canadian fees. So let's see what the Canadian fees would be. Obviously be a little bit cheaper, maybe half this amount, but let's verify. So for a Canadian student, permanent resident or citizen, regular fee would work out to be, so for 1 credit, $195, the other one was $380 something, so that's what, about $180 less. It's a half, almost half, yeah. $798 for 3-credit course, $994 for 4-credit course. So as you know, I love adventure. I love going out and finding new places. And now I'm 1 hour, a little bit over an hour north of Edmonton, up at this university, Athabasca University. I didn't know it was the same size as the U of A in terms of population. They got almost 40,000 students enrolled at this university. It's really small in terms of infrastructure, but I guess they got a large online presence. So I think they were probably ahead of themselves with online enrollments and stuff. So it really worked out for them, even as we're in this pandemic here, right? Because most of their courses were already online. I want to see like what are some of the courses that they offer. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like what is Athabasca University known for, other than the fact that it's like one of the biggest online universities. So long before COVID, they were leading in the online program. So it just worked out well for them. So between 2020 2022, I imagine that things were still going good for them because most of people who were doing stuff online, they were already online. They were already prepared for online. And I imagine that other people may have looked to Athabasca U to see what they're doing and see how they could fix their program to suit for what the COVID scenario had presented. So I'm looking here and I see that 95% of their students are satisfied with the program after they graduate from the university. They're satisfied with their education. More than 95% of them would recommend the university to other people, and 90% of them get a job in their field of study. That's what their statistics is saying on their front page here. And seems like it's a well diverse institution, a lot of people from different backgrounds. Online undergraduate programs. Let's see what these programs include. So online undergraduate programs at Athabasca University include, they got a Bachelor's of Art, and they got a major in English, you got a major in French, major in Anthropology, major in History, Humanities, Political Economy, Labor Studies. So they got a lot of arts focused degree here, Political Science, Psychology, Sociology, Women and Gender Studies. All right, let's move on. You got finance, indigenous business, marketing, health administration, human resource and labor relations. So I'm interested in there. Communication studies, governance and law, criminal justice, architecture, yeah, applied science, human science, computing and information systems. 120 credits. So most of these programs are 120 credits. I got nursing, RN. You got accounting certificate, 30 credits. That sounds interesting. You probably can run your own little accounting firm, do taxes and do all that kind of stuff. So well needed sector, in my opinion. Computing and management information system, a certificate there, 30 credits. So this is what I'm talking about. So you have your own bachelor's already, and you just come in and jump in one of these university programs, and transition into the Canadian system. So these are great opportunities and marketable field. So advanced accounting, regular accounting, computer and management information systems, counseling, what else they have? Finance, French and language proficiency. All right, I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, they got those are their bachelor's programs. What about their master's program? Let's see. What are some of the masters that they offer? So online masters. So I already know about the counseling and psychology. Let's see what else they have. Okay, master's distance education, doctorate in business administration, interdisciplinary studies, master's of arts. All right, master of counseling, I already mentioned that. Open digital and distance education. All right, that sounds interesting. 33 credits. Okay, might have to look into that to see what that's about. So build strong distance education skills, knowledge and values with Athabasca University online Masters of Education, open digital and distance education program. A diploma in counseling, 18 credits. Alright. No, honestly, they got a lot going on right here. To be honest, Athabasca University. So I was at the campus there, walking around, looking at the infrastructure, looking at the landscape. You know, it was a pretty quiet day when I was there. So this is me here walking towards the front entrance along the pathways, beautiful landscaping. It's yeah, I mean, there's not much to see and do. As I mentioned already, it's like a little bit out of the city, right? It's like in a small town. The main institution in this little town, Athabasca region here, is this university. On the campus, I would say this size campus look like 30,000. No, what are you saying? No, not 30,000. Looks more like 10,000 people on the campus. But as the university itself is about 38,000. So most of the people be online. But the size of the campus looks to me like 10,000. Most 15,000 people could be here working and in person at any one time. That's just my opinion. But it was a great day driving out here. University of Alberta, that's my university that I went to, so I'm gonna do a video on University of Alberta. I know a little bit more about them, so I'll do a vlog on that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I walked around the campus here, gave you a little tour so you could see what it looks like. If you're interested in Athabasca University, I don't think you'd regret it. Honestly, it's a great opportunity to start your program online. If you're a busy person, you got your parent, you work, you can do some courses, set up a online schedule where you study on the weekend or whatever nighttime. But it probably would fit well for the working class. Or if you're just starting out, as I said earlier, probably do your degree from your country, then come over here, do one of these graduate certificates afterwards, or probably just come straight to the university. Because it's a small town, I would imagine that it's cheaper to live, right? So rent wouldn't be too expensive here. But no, I wouldn't encourage anybody who's just coming to Canada to come all the way up into this little rural town. But I don't think you have any problem. Looks fine to me.